Welcome to today's video. Let's have a big breath in and out. Today I'm taking you to an island where I met a tree. Yeah, I met someone. Alright, so I moved to Turkey in 2014 and I met someone. I met an amazing tree, and that tree has been a point of connection for me during the summers, but also when I'm just in the location where the tree is planted. And he's been the purveyor of many experiences between me and him and the energetical world. So I wanted to introduce you to the possibility of a connection, of a relationship with a tree. I'm not saying a romantic relationship, by the way. That met someone joke was a joke. So this tree has been on my path daily when I was in that location on an island, and I used to just put my hand against its trunk and breathe in, out, close my eyes, just as a way of finding a support. And I have a metaphor that really helped me in my life, and it's the idea of having pillars as being the support that hold up the roof above your head, right? And as if you were a temple, and you are a pillar to that beautiful temple, and there's a roof over your head, but life needs to be able to experience life, and to remain that standing temple, you do need other pillars, and those pillars might be things you enjoy, the people in your life, especially your parents when you're a kid, and your parents when you're a kid. You need pillars, and I've often felt the need to have a pillar so that I could rest for a while and maybe lay around the pillar and use it as support, so I wouldn't have to carry my own weight, let's say. And so I would approach this tree just on the basis of needing physical support. I was not aware yet of the energetical component or even the consciousness of a tree. And that was really early on. I was 20, and I've often received jolts of electricity from that tree and a current of energy when I would put my palm against its trunk. And that would always kind of wake me up, like, what's happening? I'm closing my eyes, I'm breathing out, putting my hand against the trunk, and then I receive a sign of life, a connection. The beginning of a conversation. And time again, I would say hi, I would say bye. I would come in the morning on my way to work and rest and say hi during my breaks, or the many different things that made me travel around the tree and have that moment where I was asking for support, and I received a lot of it. And I don't really have the words to say more, but I'm just showing you a possibility, which is, what this whole YouTube series is just showing you the different possibility of a connection, a friendship, a kinship with someone that is not of your kin. All right. And I've received so much, and through the years, even though I don't have to, I will take routes that allow me to say hi and to witness and to give. I give water, I make offerings, but I also send energy, and I celebrate this tree by photographing it, letting it be seen. And I love seeing the season change the appearance of this tree. I love not having a name. I love not having any type of codifications other than the relationship and what parts of its consciousness it decided to share with me. So I look forward to continuing those years of witnessing this tree and our exchanges. And I hope that you also find a tree in your surrounding and enter into connection, maybe with offerings, maybe with just your sight, your attention, maybe with the gift of, your presence, your hands, your contact, and, also asking for consent, maybe not any tree, but the tree that responds to you. And I want to say that it's only this summer that I discovered that this tree is a sycamore tree. And sycamore tree are powerful and sacred, and they're connected to the goddess Hathor and the Hathors, and which is all about the throat chakra, communication, and light language, channeling. So I'm kind of amazed that the tree that I connected with in the realm of many varieties of trees has been this one. And about sycamores and communication, I want to share a story with you, but I was once not far from this tree, but next to another one, another sycamore, and I was freaking out about what I should be doing this year, what I should be planning, what I should be preparing, and as in, offerings, work, teachings, and I had a lot of aspirations. I had a lot of, let's say, dreams, but that was putting a lot of pressure on myself. And I was in the beginning of a panic attack, and I was hyperventilating. And suddenly a sycamore tree, just spoke to me, like commanded my presence. We were a few meters apart, and that call was asking me to just look and listen. And through the visual aspect of the tree, through watching them with my eyes, I, felt intuitively a lot of communications come to me. That's the way you channel. And paragraphs were given to me in the shape of what I was seeing. And the lesson was, I only grow a few centimeters every year. And I grow through my leaves capturing the sunlight and feeding me and allowing me to grow a little bit more until those leaves fall ultimately, and I have to rest, reflect, until I can grow those leaves again and they can be nourished by the sun again. And I grow a few centimeters again. So don't expect yourself to be a full tree when a year is just that one cycle. So if you have all your aspirations and all your dreams, don't expect yourself to do it at once, but expect them to take your lifetime. And I hope I'm conveying that in words that are clear enough. But it really stopped me, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I can see all the things that I could accomplish, and now I get to pick what I'm going to focus on now. And it's going to be one or two things, not the whole thing. Yeah. And there's so much love that I feel when I'm around, and so much. It's truly like a parent. And I've talked about this in a video where I mentioned the fact that when we connect with trees, we connect with the idea of the roots that connect with one another and that create a grid in that video. Community, forest as community, and yeah, I do connect with a lot of trees, but this is my first tree friend, and it will remain, and it's a sycamore. If you want to know which tree and which type of tree is communicating with you, the beautiful app the amazing app PlantNet is amazing. Like, it really, you take a photo and they tell you which tree it is. That's pretty cool. And then you can dive deeper into the meaning of the tree, or just ask the tree themselves. Yeah, I hope you have fun. Yeah, if you do, please let me know. Drop a comment. I want to know.